I don't know how to start this video. Pour one out for Sasha. Pour one out. Pour one. Throw some salt. Throw a flower on the floor or something. Make a makeshift burial. I can't believe they did it so much that I have to come so close to the fucking camera. Damn. I'm still so emotional about this episode, man. I don't know what to feel. She was the girl, man. She was like that comic relief character. I don't know, man. See, reading the manga, I knew what was coming, but I was not ready for it. Okay, I was not ready for it because as it was coming up, I kept looking at it's Gabby, right? But in the anime they call her Gabi, right? Okay, so Gabi. Every time I looked at her with the gun, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, it's coming. Oh no, it's coming. And everybody hates her in the manga for reasons I won't get into. But one of them being is she killed Sasha, right? She kills off Sasha. She kills off Potato Girl. We love Potato Girl. What are we gonna do, man? I'm still so emotional. I don't know how to put my thoughts together, or the script that I made, or the words of the writing and anything like that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I'll break it down in as much as I can. First, before we get to the main crux, which is Sasha, we need to talk about Raina and Eren's rematch. Was it me, or did Raina look different? Like his hair looked longer? Was that his armor looked different or more spikier? It looked more longer, as if with age the body of the Titan changes as well. So for example, his hair is longer right now, right? So his hair was longer, and I don't know how many years he's got left. Is it a year or 2 years? I'm not sure, as being the Titan before passing it off. But his armor was like spikes coming out and everything. So that's pretty cool. That's attention to detail, right? That with age it changes as well. Raina got knocked out in one punch, man. Since the start of the season, once they showed Sasha, I was like, yo, Sasha looking nice. She looking like a snack, you know. And then at the same time, I was just distraught in my mind, like, oh no, it's going to come, it's going to happen. Is it happening this episode? Is it happening this episode? Is it happening this episode? Like, no, they're going to do it. I was hoping this would be one of those moments where, you know, anime does its own thing and like just kept Sasha alive and killed off Connie. Fuck you, Connie. I don't care about you that much. I get you're one of the day ones, but I don't really care. If somebody had to be killed off, it should have been Jean. No, Jean, he's kind of interesting. What I'm trying to say is, fuck you, Gabi. Don't like you, man. I don't like Gabi at all, bro. I tried to put myself in that mindset, because firstly, it is unfair for a child to be put in that situation, right? It's like Palestine and Israel. It's like, even when it was represented in Metal Gear Solid as well, it's like, it's messed up. A child, even Muslims, yeah, I'm a Muslim, by the way, so we're not represented well by the media. You have young people like us, well, I'm not young, you have young Muslims, yeah, that are brainwashed by elderly people in terms of, you got to sacrifice yourself, you got to kill these people, you got to do this and do that, you know. And then I started thinking like that, because I was like, Gabi is essentially, this is what she's going through, isn't it, right? She's been told by the Malian soldiers and higher ups that, look, your bloodline is of the devils. Your bloodline is of the devils. The rest of you ran away to Paradise Island behind walls. You need to go and kill them so they don't come and kill us, you know, so that you guys can live a normal life and we'll finally accept you and whatnot. So when you look at it like that, Gabi's point of view makes so much more sense, of course. But still, you killed Sasha. I don't accept that. When Sasha died or got shot, she's still talking about food, and that just hit me straight there, man. That hit me straight there in the feels. And it kept getting worse because they gave that little nostalgic feeling, nostalgia factor of harping back to the first season, where when we're first introduced to, essentially, with Eren and everybody, the first thing she talks about is stealing the meat from the pantry. I ain't gonna lie, I almost cried there, because that was hard, man. Seeing our baby girl go out of all the other characters, that just sweeps the wind beneath your feet, man. You're like, oh, they did the attack. They came in like Batman. They took down the soldiers and Titans, although it was part of Zeke's plan. But in the end, we lost Potato Girl. Potato Girl. I liked Potato Girl, man. She took out a Titan with a bow and arrow. She almost took a Titan with a bow and arrow. It's like, it's complicated. Gabi, I like the dynamic between Gabi and Falco, because Gabi is brainwashed, so is Falco. But what we learned and saw is Falco seems to have a different perspective, because he was sitting in a room when Reiner and Eren were talking, right? And what happened with that is every time Gabi says something like, they're the devils, why did they do this to us? Went back to the scene with Eren and Reiner, Falco's listening like, hey, why was my mum killed? You know, all of that stuff. It's because the Eldians, you know, Reiner, Bertolt, and so I'm laughing because I just got a text come through and it said Kenny. That was my sister as well, because I was recording them for something. If you can't tell, I'm still a bit upset. My eyes a bit watery, bro. It's sad. It's sad. It's actually sad. Like, you don't think you'd get attached to cartoon characters, but man, when there's time investment of 3 seasons and her character has been built up like that, like, I've met girls and dated girls that are super hungry like her, that eat the fucking menu but don't grow in size at all, you know. And a lot of the times their personality is really, really cool and fun. That was like Sasha too. Sasha probably my favorite, because I used to love Mikasa, and then when she got her hair cut, I was like, the short hair does not suit you. Personally, the short hair doesn't suit you. I don't care about short hair on women, but it doesn't suit you. You look more burly, and Sasha looking like a snack, so I'm just gonna dip my way over her. Oh no, wait, Sasha's dead now. Great. The next girl I'm gonna have to look at is gonna be Armin. Armin's the closest one, right? I don't know what to say now, like, even about the whole episode. When she got shot, I thought that was a good point to have the episode end, right? But instead it kept going, and it kept going to a point I was like, I don't feel like this should have been an ending point. But that's just me. There's a lot more crazy stuff to come, and I don't think I'm ready for it in an animated form either. There's a lot more heartstrings that are going to get pulled. Still, I have a soft spot for Sasha. Always will. Most of us do as fans. We don't like Gabi. Even though I try to take the bias out and understand, you know, look, I think of the first thing that comes to my head in terms of children enslaved in war is Palestine. You know, kids there on a daily basis, bombs dropping, you know, what they deal with on a daily basis. It's crazy. And they must hate the people, like, on the Israeli side, right? They don't care if it's children or women or families. They just want them to die because they've been destroying their home. It's just, that's the thing with war. There's always back and forth, and the people that always get caught in the middle is the civilians, and in turn that gives us casualties. It's crazy. You gotta love the depiction of that in Attack on Titan as well. 2 coins of the same side, just one is a bit, they're both fucked up actually, but it's interesting to see that dynamic. Reiner and Eren are more similar than we think. It's like a duality of man. That's what they're kind of showing there. It's funny how Reiner, when he was acting like the leader at Parody, he would give like this moral support to Eren, which led Eren to get to where he is now. Because what is it what Reiner said? Reiner said we always move forward. Reiner said we always move forward no matter what, right? Something like that. So why did my camera do that? Reiner said we always move forward. Reiner said we always move forward, right? And I can still tell the camera's moving. Reiner said we always move forward, something like that. Always move forward to Eren, right? And Eren's used those same words and continued it to here. where it brought him back to Reina's homeland, Mali. It's crazy how everything ties up. Falco's gonna be interesting as well with things going ahead. Gabi, I don't care too much for her character, but I understand what she's going through. She's been oppressed. All she's seen is war. All she knows is war. But in my opinion, she killed Sasha, so I just like I can't, man. It's just too much. It's too much on the heartstrings, bro. This whole season's gonna be a bit nuts. The manga's ending in April, I believe. Sasha's still the girl. Don't like Gabi. Really don't care for her. She killed Sasha. She killed my potato girl. Can't deal with that. I don't know what to say anymore. So we're just gonna end this video here. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the episode or this point in the manga, because it's still emotional, man. Like when I knew it was coming up, I was emotional, but when it happened in the anime, boy, did that catch me off guard. Kenny!